Hello, I believe we're live.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Catherine Hébert Ugly Cat Studio Draw With Me live stream.
So today I'm drawing this Canada Goose. So this is the current one I'm working on. So this is the one we continue. I'm trying to work on the bushes in the back, which is, to me, pretty big challenge. I don't know how to do that, so I'm kind of like playing with that. So that's what we're gonna see today. And yeah.
So if I see correctly, your reference image you're working from doesn't have a goose in it.
No, I do have one with the goose. This is like this morning actually, I think, or maybe yesterday, I went and got a couple of like kind of paintings to just see how
other people do it.
Yeah, exactly. Like what's their like brush strokes to like look interesting. So that's what I'm looking at currently because I'm working on the bushes. I do have a reference image for the goose.
Is this a particular goose that you've seen, or is it just a random goose?
It is. I saw it in the Markham hospital parking lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, a couple of months ago.
It was when my mom was getting her foot done, right?
Yeah, it was the knee surgery. So
it's got to be like March, April.
Yeah, something like that.
We could look it up, but I refuse to.
So yeah, Misha's mom was having like knee surgery. Everything's good now. It's all good. But there could only be one person with her in the room. So I had to wait in the parking lot in the car. And I was chilling there. And let me show you the reference picture. And then there was these like geese just hanging out in front of the car. This is the goose in question.
So for those of you who are not from a major city in Canada, Canada geese are everywhere, and they are ornery, and they will like just take control of a parking lot, and they are the boss, not you.
Yeah. And it's weird because like they just hang out, and if you get close they like yell at you, but like.
Well, that reminds me of the one a few years ago, also in Markham.
Yeah.
When we visited my mother another time, the goose couple that had taken over the Staples parking lot.
Yeah.
So we there was like a little like median, and the female goose had laid her eggs there in the middle of the parking lot, and the male goose would attack and shout and generally be a nuisance to any car that came within like 30 feet of him.
Yeah, but it's like how, like, why would you like build a nest in the middle of like a Staples parking lot? Like.
Yeah, I mean, at least go to Walmart parking lot where you can get like baby supplies.
Yeah.
Like, the goose baby does not need like whiteboards and iPad accessories.
Goose babies do not need that. I don't know if you...
Goslings, I believe, is the term.
Well, I'm using geese kids.
Geese kids, okay. Kid geese. Kid Goose sounds like the name of a YouTube streamer or a rapper.
Little Goose.
We have a cat in the studio that is much like a Canada goose, being loud, ornery, and difficult.
I'm trying to put the mic near him.
Yeah, he shut up the moment you came.
Yeah, obviously, that's what it does. Woodhouse. Yes, you're very cute.
He is very cute. Which is why you've painted him so much.
Yeah. I don't think he especially likes it when we're live streaming because he needs to. He spends his whole day on my desk, and I'm sitting at my desk now. So he, his spot has been taken by a tripod, and he's not.
No, he's just old school. He doesn't approve of new media.
That's true.
It's like Telegram and smoke signals only. Telegram, the like transatlantic cables, not Telegram, the like Russian messaging app.
With us, you should shut up, my little boy.
So, what happened to the dog you were painting last week?
It is done.
File deleted.
File deleted.
No, but I imagine we'll be putting that in the store in the coming weeks, months.
Yeah, eventually. But for now, I'm considering it done, and I'm moving on to other things like geese.
One thing that we should probably do is when one is done, that you've been doing on the stream, we should post the like finished thingy so that like.
It is planned, if I'm not mistaken, for tomorrow.
Okay, well, then I will shut up.
I'm the one planning our social media posts.
And I'm making suggestions without even having looked at the schedule.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it. Planned post for tomorrow.
Is it the dog?
Yeah.
I thought so.
So have you named this goose yet?
No, I have not. Do you have any suggestions?
Markham Goose.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Though that doesn't narrow it down. Even in our like private life, we
Yeah.
like have several altercations with geese in Markham. Though I am not 100% sure that the Staples we went to was in Markham. It may have been in Scarborough.
Might have been. But this goose was definitely in Markham. At least according to the location on my phone, it was like Markham, like Stouffville or something.
Stouffville.
However it's pronounced.
Stouffville.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try that.
Stouffville.
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's like stove, but with ul. Stouffville.
I'm just gonna ignore you. Woodhouse, you wanna come on my desk? Viens, Woodhouse. Mon petit Woodhouse, viens-t'en. I tried to pick him up and I failed, so he ran away. But it's gonna be back pretty soon.
You want to call him Hospital Goose?
I mean, we could.
It's
But maybe deserve like an actual name. I don't know.
if you post this, we should at the Markham Stouffville Hospital, or at least like whatever company is contracted for their parking.
Yeah.
So you could be like Impark Goose or whatever company it is.
Thankfully, that was a pretty comfortable. Like the day was not too cold, so I was pretty comfy in the car. Like, 'cause I was there for hours.
Yeah. Well, no. Oh, maybe actually.
Yeah, I was.
The second time, like we came in the morning, dropped her off.
Yeah.
That was not hours. That was like hour and a half maybe.
Yeah. But then we went back home, and then you had to go back, and then you spent a lot of time inside. I think it was after the surgery when it was done.
Yeah, when she was all like high on drugs.
Yeah, exactly. And then I couldn't go, so then I stayed in the car.
Stouffville.
Yeah. There.
Oh, we got a nice crowd today. 6 people joined the chat on Instagram.
Hello.
Last time we were discussing whether we wanted to make the chat later so that more people would have the opportunity to come. But then we forgot and then did not announce that later time. And it seems to be that has worked out okay.
Yeah, well, let's see, like, if more people join like after 8 and like figure out what's the best time, or
We need to figure out how to look at the stats.
yeah, it's a true fact.
I'm now gone down a rabbit hole of Googling stuff in Markham. Their junior hockey team is called the Waxers.
The Waxers?
WAX.
That seems like a weird name.
I wonder if Markham was known for its like wax foundries or something.
All I can think about is like, like waxing, like when you wax your legs.
Yeah, I mean like
And
This
that's a
hockey
weird...
team may have like the smooth-legged team in the whole junior hockey league.
Yeah.
They're named after the international group.
The what?
The Markham Waxers
Yeah.
are named after the international group, which is a privately owned wax and oil refinery. So I guess the
Okay.
company sponsored the team became the Waxers. The cat is now clawing at the carpet and chewing on your purse. He is not happy with
Woodhouse.
the
Viens-t'en.
screaming.
Viens with us. Come say hi. We'll like show you to the world. Come my little with us.
No, he doesn't want to.
Viens with us. Viens me voir. Je vais te prendre, puis tu vas venir sur mon bureau. Tout le monde va pouvoir te voir.
For the folks who don't speak French, she's trying to coax the cat onto the table and failing miserably at it.
He's a bilingual cat, so sometimes I switch into French in case he feels...
It wasn't the language that I was saying that was bad. It was the inability for it to actually cause him to jump on the table.
Oh, I know that. Obviously it's not my French that's failing.
Yeah. Dude, you're completely ungrammatical. I can't understand a word you're saying. You should have paid attention in class more, in French class.
Woodhouse. Viens Woodhouse. You're pretty cute, but you should come on my desk and then stop whining.
He will never stop whining.
I know. Viens Woodhouse.
Meanwhile, the hospital goose remains undrawn. It'll be nice to have a goose up on the website.
Yeah.
Because people will be searching for birds a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I guess birds are a thing that people put in paintings.
Do you remember my friend Paul, who I worked with? The one who lives in Hamilton?
Yeah, I don't know if I met him.
I don't think you met him.
But somebody living in Hamilton sounds familiar.
Yeah. So he's a fan of birds. He does photography.
Oh yeah.
Insane photography. He's really good, and he goes on bird photography trip. And one day he told me at some point, I don't remember, we were talking about some kind of bird tracker that people log what kind of bird they have in their neighborhood.
Just like a Shazam for birds?
Something like that. And then he told me, birders be crazy. So I think that people who love birds.
Yeah.
And we'll have birds everywhere.
Bird enthusiasts have a level of devotion to their hobby that other enthusiasts do not.
Yeah. So at least that's what I was told. I am not, in fact, a birder, so I don't know, but
I think people would be interested in obtaining bird art.
Yeah.
You see people with paintings with birds in it more than paintings with cow or ferret.
I do want to paint a cow. The cows we saw in Saint Jean were so cute. And one day I'll paint one.
In general, I think cow paintings tend to be more like landscapes with a cow in it.
Yeah.
Than less portrait of Bessie.
Yeah. Yep.
Whereas paintings of a dog often are of the dog, the dog is the primary.
Yeah.
Dogs and cats and ferrets. The show, the Apple TV show Foundation, I believe you worked on a previous season of it.
I worked on season 2, I believe.
They, in season 3, I believe they're on right now, there is a ferret prominently featured.
Huh.
They also mention a giraffe, but they do not show him, but they do show the ferret.
For those who don't know, my day job is in VFX, so I work in a lot of like movies and TV shows.
Some of which you
might
can
know.
mention and some of which are secret.
Yeah. And Foundation Season 2 was one of them.
Once stuff is out, there's no like NDA preventing you from talking that you work on
No,
something,
no,
right?
I'm allowed to.
So I can reveal that you worked on like Arrival
Yeah.
or Foundation Season 2 for that matter.
Yeah.
But like when you work on like, I don't know, what's an upcoming movie that you're not working on? Like if you worked on a Star Wars movie and all that or something like that before it came out, it's not allowed for even me to know like what is in the movie.
Yeah.
They're really hardcore about security. In principle. In reality, things get leaked all the time, but
Yeah.
we don't want to be the ones leaking it. Or you don't. I don't care as much, but you
I
could lose
remember
your job.
when I was working on Spider-Man. I think it was No Way Home. If
Yeah.
that's the one.
The most recent one.
And I was working on a shot where Peter Parker is in a cemetery and he's looking at a grave.
That's what one does there.
Yeah, that's what one does there. And then Misha came in my office and he didn't want to see any spoilers. So he had told me before, and he's like, I don't want to be spoiled. Like, I want to not know what's happening in that movie. So when he came to my office, he just saw the grave, but I was like, don't come in if you don't want to see what it is. And I was like, oh, but who's dying? And I'm like, are you sure you want to know? And he's like, yeah, I'm sure. And then he came in, saw that it was like his aunt, what's her name? May?
Yeah.
Aunt May on the grave. And then you were like, shit, I didn't want to know that. Which
Yeah.
is
I try to like not like barge in when you're working. Like it's against the rules for like.
yeah, but like that's, you know.
I mean, it's hard to avoid in people's homes, but like in the VFX industry, if the company has declared that like there's a high security, you're not supposed to like, you know, work on visuals so that other people can see. And I'm not trying to like sneak in and
Yeah,
find
for
stuff.
sure.
But you at least have your own office with a door. A lot of people who work from home are doing it on the kitchen table.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like at first when COVID happened, because before that we could not work at home. Like security required us to be at the office and like all of the thing. But when COVID happens, like the companies were like, we can't just like stop
Yeah.
having VFX. So they allowed us to work from home, but we had to sign some kind of like NDA/rule thing that like
And unenforceable and completely ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like you need to work in a room that is locked and like no one has that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like most people like
Especially
you know,
when the pandemic just happened and everyone's like, who did not expect to need a home office,
Yeah,
is working
exactly.
from home. Like, your 3 kids and like, you know, wife can't just like not be there.
yeah, like a lot of people like you see like in meetings, like people are gonna like walk past and stuff like that. But like, you know.
The irony is that stuff was leaked for that movie, but it was leaked from within an office.
Yeah.
So the work from home people, not from your company, but like all the people working from home kept the security, and then somebody working in the office of the visual effects company,
Yeah.
leaked. I believe it was a trailer.
I don't remember what it was. It was for Spider-Man, I think.
Yeah, it was for Spider-Man, but I just don't remember the details. It might have been the whole movie.
Yeah. But I remember when I was working like in office, we were working on a Netflix show, and Netflix was like, oh, like this needs to be like a secret, even in the office. So like the team working on that project needs to be like isolated and in a different room. And it was only me working on that project. And it's like, what am I going to do? Like have a
Did you try to make
know.
that like get you a private office?
there's no such thing as private offices.
No, not with that attitude.
When I finally got an office, it was shared with like
With
other
Damien.
people. Yeah, with Damien for a while, and then we got someone else as well.
Having done the work from home thing for many years, I can't imagine the open plan cubicle, or not even cubicle, just open plan office.
I don't think I could go back to that. Some of my friends at a specific like VFX studio like have to go back to the office like 3 or 4 times a week, I think, and it's just like it's a pain. Like I like the idea like my company is fully remote if you want to, like you don't have to go to the office. I could not go back to like being on the floor because like at my old company I had an office, but at my this new company like offices are way more rare and I don't get one. And the idea of like sitting in the middle of an open plan floor is a fucking nightmare. Like I can't do this. Like last time I went, I had to leave at lunch because it's like it was loud. It was full of people I didn't know, and I was just like, I can't deal with this. Like this is not.
I suppose you would know them if you went every day.
Well, yes and no, because like before my company like 3 floors in a building downtown, but since we're like a lot of us now like work remote, they consolidated a couple companies, so now like the office are full. So it's like full of like the feature animation studio and stuff like that, and it's people I don't work with like a lot in general. um so anyway, it's I don't want to go back. I'm I love working from home.
Where the cat can interrupt you,
Yeah.
but no people will. Except if those people are, I guess, on the Zoom call.
Yeah.
Not much you can do about that.
Where is he? Did he leave?
He left.
Huh.
He up and left.
Woodhouse.
He was like, I'm not having this. Oh, I see you changed your, I just noticed you changed your picture that you're referencing from. I guess you're working from several different ones.
Yeah.
Constructing your own landscape that's not a real one.
But I mean, my goal is not to like redo a painting.
Yeah, that's true, obviously. Plus, none of these are of a parking lot in Markham.
Yeah. And also, like, all of these are from like another artist. Like, my goal is not to like.
No, they're inspirations, not.
Yeah.
But I was getting at that, like, this, what you're depicting is kind of unreal in that this bird is not in a parking lot.
Yeah.
Painting. So we cannot name him Markham parking lot bird. Maybe we call him Stoville bird just to make it difficult for you. Stoville. It's quite pleasant in here today. The heat wave seems to have broken.
Yeah, it was way less hot today, so it's pretty good. Like, for half the day, I worked without the AC.
That's unbelievable. I refuse to believe that.
Well, it is what happened.
You were lying. So how long have you been working on this particular piece?
A couple hours? An hour or two?
It's like, as a non-artist, it's totally difficult for me to judge, like, you know, there's like a 30-minute span where there's a ton of progress, and then 15 hours where it's just like detail that I don't see.
Yeah, it really depends. Like, some paintings they don't take me that long. If it goes well and it's just like, it just works, then it could be fairly quick. And then sometimes it's like it's fairly quick to get the first like kind of layout of it. Like for this one, the bird actually came out like pretty quickly. Like, obviously it's not done, but like pretty quickly I was like, okay, this works. Like, I have to like finish it, but it works. This one's gonna take me more time because I struggle with the trees in the back, and that's like I'll need to restart it quite a bit to just figure out how to actually do it.
I guess it's kind of like the 80-20 rule thing, Where-
Yeah, oh for sure.
where 80% of the
Yeah.
work takes 20%, you know, whatever. People know what the 80-20 rule is, and if you don't, you can Google it. I'm not capable of explaining it, apparently.
But it's also just really depends of like how it's going. Like it's not always
Yeah, some of them just flow, and some of them
Yeah.
are a struggle. I haven't seen any Canada geese in our area this year.
I don't think we see them ever in our area.
We see them in the parks.
Not that much. Not here.
Yeah,
Do we? I don't think so.
mostly ducks, I suppose.
Yeah, there's tons of ducks, but they're like geese, not that many.
In the old port, you see them.
Yeah. I'm
Like-
sure some I'm sure it's possible to see them, but it's not a bird that we see often, I feel like, in our neighborhood.
In Toronto, there are a lot more.
Oh yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah, I guess most of the recent sightings I've had have been in Toronto, not in Montreal.
Yeah.
Though I've never seen. In Montreal, we've seen vultures. Never saw those in Toronto. Vultures parked outside IKEA.
Yeah.
I somehow don't think there's a big market for vulture paintings. But Canada geese are kind of iconic.
Yeah.
I was saddened to learn that Americans call Canada geese Canadian geese, which doesn't sound right. I don't like the sound of that. I mean, in effect, it's the same thing, but it just sounds wrong.
Okay. That's not that terrible.
Are you planning on keeping the brush strokey impressionistic style?
Yes, but a little bit less than that. Also, I need to like stop putting my face in the zoom in so my head is not like in the camera as much. Okay, I think that's good. This way, I think, with my head.
I think the camera's shaking.
Yeah, I moved it.
No, but it's shaking a lot during the.
I mean, that's possible. It's on my desk and I move, so that's. I don't know how to avoid that. Like, I would need to have, like, probably a C-stand that goes over my desk to kind of, which I don't have, but.
Is there something maybe to tighten? Because it's shaking quite a bit. Like it looks like
No,
when the Starship Enterprise is hit by a photon torpedo.
there is nothing to do. My desk is moving.
Oh, it's your desk moving.
Yeah, my desk is moving and the tripod's on my desk. So like I said, if we want to fix that, we need to have a big tripod on the floor that I am not touching. But like now, like if I just move my desk, it's moving. Like that's just how it is.
It wasn't doing that last week.
I was probably doing it.
Well, not enough for me to have noticed.
On a fully unrelated subject, I really want Severance to like be back quickly.
That's
I
not
keep
going to be
thinking
for another
about it.
year or two. You'll have to go on the internet and find like Severance fan fiction
Yeah.
to satiate your.
I keep like seeing interviews with like Adam Scott talking about it, and I'm just like, I wanna. This needs to like they need to like hurry up and do the next season.
Well, I imagine the next season is going to be quicker than the previous one was because COVID and the writers and actors strikes
Yeah.
happened. Not
Hopefully.
actors, writers and it was actors, wasn't it? Yeah. But it takes a while to make that show apparently. We watched King of the Hill, the King of the Hill revival. I don't want to call it a reboot because it's not really rebooted. But and it was pretty good. I recommend it to anybody who liked the original. But 10 episodes is not enough.
Yeah.
I grew up on a 26 episode season kind of workflow.
And also we binge watched like how many seasons, so like this seems like a meager amount of shows.
Well, it's true for all series though. Like the standard like American TV thing was 20 to 26 episodes. So like you wait, and it was scheduled every year, every September or October you have a new season.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh, the new season of Star Trek is coming out. It's like 7 episodes, and it'll take 4 years for the next one to come out. It's and like by the time it comes back, you've totally forgotten what anything is. And I'm not gonna have that problem with King of the Hill because it's not that complicated, and I saw 14 seasons of it. But with something like Severance or like any of the prestige shows, it's like, wait, who's this guy? Wait, what's going on? Which wasn't a problem when you get 26 weeks of it in a row.
Yeah.
It like latched it in your brain. People in North America used to make fun of Britain for doing the like irregularly scheduled 10 episode seasons or series like they call it, but now we're doing it too.
head is still in the. I still put my head under the camera. It is what it is.
Do you have the camera higher than normal?
I don't think so, but I could lower it down a little bit.
It's not the table shaking, it's the phone.
Yeah, but it's shaking because maybe I don't know. But maybe it was higher than usual. It's very possible.
It looks so soft, the bird.
I know.
Unfortunately, you can't go near them, otherwise they'll peck you.
I mean, if they would let me go close, that's a risk I'm willing to take. They don't let us get close enough for that.
When we were in Paris recently, I know you petted a regular goose, like a white goose.
No, I was it a swan? I think I.
Oh, it was a swan. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think I reached out and was able to touch the butt of a swan. I don't think. I mean, the swan did not consent, but
You're gonna get canceled.
yeah.
No, but there were a few Canada geese there too.
Yeah, there were geese.
In the Palace of Versailles gardens.
I did a post for Canada Day with which this picture, the reference picture I used for this painting, probably was in that post where I posted a couple pictures of Canada Goose for Canada Day, but I cheated because one of those Canada geese was in Versailles.
It was a French goose.
Yeah, it was a French goose, and I put it there nonetheless, and I didn't tell anyone until now. My secret is out.
Well, I think we'll let it slide just this once.
Just this once.
Well, I suppose he's still a Canada goose, no matter where he's located. Like if you travel, you yourself are a Canadian who traveled to Paris, but didn't lose your status by being there.
That's true. Who knows? That might be a traveling goose.
We'll have to check his immigration papers.
Yeah.
I don't think that Canada geese migrate to Europe, but I wonder if he wasn't a Canada goose, but was one of those similar kind of geese that is actually from there.
Possibly, but if it was a different species, it was very similar.
Yeah, there's the barnacle goose, I believe it's called.
I feel like it's something you should Google.
I'm Googling right now. Oh no, the barnacle goose looks totally different. So let me see. The Canada goose has been introduced into Europe.
Huh.
In mostly in Britain, but they also let me look at this map. They live in Britain year-round, and they summer in Sweden.
Oh, they're fancy.
And winter in Germany. But they're in Britain year-round and in a few isolated spots in France. They've also been introduced into New Zealand. And there's also, did you know that there's another kind of goose called the cackling goose?
No,
That looks exactly like a Canada goose except smaller with a short neck.
I've never heard of that.
And they live in the Arctic up north. I'm going to send you a picture in our private chat so that no one else can see it. Take a look at that.
That's a different kind of goose.
That is a cackling goose,
It is exactly the same.
except he's stumpier.
He is stumpier, that's true. His neck is smaller. It's cute. Little stumpy goose.
It was considered a type of Canada goose until 2004, when the American Ornithologists Union, the Committee on Classification and Nomenclature split it into two species. They are also known as lesser Canada geese. They're smaller and stumpier.
But otherwise extremely similar.
Yeah.
They have the same little like chin strap thingy.
Yep. They grow up to 1.4 kilograms. Significantly smaller than a Canada goose.
How much do Canada geese weigh?
More. Let's see here. They usually weigh 2.6 to 6.5 kilograms. The average is 3.9, but there is a subspecies that can be as much as 8 kilograms. So the little cackling goose is much smaller. That's why he cackles.
Do you have an image of like them like next to each other?
Like, do you need a real image, or do you need just like two images side by side?
I mean, if you have a real image, I'd like to see the like scale difference.
I sent you some pictures.
Oh wow. They're ridiculously smaller.
Yeah. So maybe you should like stumpify the neck on your painting and make it a cackling goose.
I feel like I'm too far in the painting to do that.
You'd reveal more bush and shrubbery that you'd have to paint.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
So the only reason that you're not making him a cackling goose is that
It's my inability to draw like vegetation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like inability to draw vegetation. First of all, you are not unable to draw vegetation, but like, I'd rather be unable to draw vegetation than unable to draw the animal.
No, for sure, but like, it's a challenge.
I'm gonna send you one more picture of a cackling goose. If you saw this guy, you would not call it a Canada goose with his like ridiculously stumpy straight neck.
It's true. But I would say, what kind of weird Canada goose is this?
And you would have been right until 2004.
Yeah.
Was that the same year that Pluto got downgraded?
Don't remember what year was downgraded.
Okay, it was 2006 when Pluto was downgraded. The early 2000s were a wild time for reclassifying things. I believe that was the same time that they declared that orangutans were 3 different species.
What? Oh, the different.
Because before, like when I grew up, there was just orangutan.
Yeah.
And now there's like Sumatran orangutan and Bornean orangutan and the Tapanuli orangutan.
Mm.
I wonder if you can have a pet Canada goose.
Can we?
So I'm wondering.
We'll find out and report back. Because if we can, we should get one.
It is not legal.
No. That's.
The Migratory Birds Convention Act prevents capture or possession of a Canada goose. While other types of geese are allowed as pets. Now, I wonder if the Migratory Birds Convention Act is up to date enough to count the cackling goose.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh yeah, they're protected under federal law. I also would think that the fact that they cackle so much, presumably, to
Presumably, we don't know that.
well, they're called cackling goose.
That doesn't mean that they cackle.
Why would they be called that then?
I mean, Canada goose live in Europe.
Yeah, they moved there recently.
Oh, that's true. I mean, chances are they are cackling, but like we don't know for sure.
I feel like cackling would be not conducive to home living.
I mean, we live with Woodhouse.
He doesn't cackle, he moans.
Still, we live with him regardless.
Yeah. But if I knew how much he moaned, I wouldn't have gotten him.
That's not true.
As vagrants, cackling geese have reached Western Europe of their own accord. I don't think it's very nice that they call them vagrants. They also go as far as China and Russia. And have been found in Japan. I wonder if they're as ornery and combative as Canada geese.
My guess is yes.
Or do they cackle in lieu of actual fighting? It probably makes sense to keep this as a Canada goose. If anybody's ever searching for like a goose painting, they may type Canada goose, but they'll never type cackling goose.
Yeah.
No, maybe there's like cackling goose, like bird, as we discussed earlier, bird enthusiasts are very dedicated. Maybe the cackling goose has fans.
Maybe. My iPad looks really blue with the camera. Okay.
It does. I wonder why that is.
I think because it must be the white balance of like when the background is like mostly empty then compared, because like it changes
Yeah.
when I zoom in on my painting. It's still like very like much bluer than the actual painting that you can see on the left, but What can we do?
I mean, I'm sure that you could do something about that. This makes no sense, but all this talk about geese has made me hungry for Chinese food. I don't know if that makes any sense.
I'm very hungry.
Well, we can order food. We have the applications to do so. And then when we're done the stream, we can have it like fresh and ready. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to cook dinner today before the stream, which was my intention. It's one of the nice advantages of living in a big city is that there's a variety of good foods to order from.
It's true.
None of these places serve goose, but that's not a problem because we don't eat goose.
Yeah, I'm happy that like I don't want to eat geese.
So if anybody is offended that we don't have a cackling goose and only a Canada goose, let us know. We want to know if there are cackling goose enthusiasts out there.
Is there such things of like cackling goose like enthusiasts? Like, is there a subreddit for like cackling goose?
I'm gonna check.
Yeah. There's probably one for Canada geese. Is there one?
Well, I mean, I need to look.
Well, I thought look.
I am. There's a lot of people asking questions about cackling geese, but they're usually on our geese or our birding.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a specific Canada cackling goose subreddit.
So maybe there's not that many cackling geese enthusiasts.
Well, now I feel sad for them.
I'm not. Is our Instagram feed working?
It appears to be,
Okay.
given that I'm watching it.
Okay, good. Because what I'm seeing now is just kind of our info panel, which is not ideal.
Seems fine to me.
I'm not sure I like the bushes. I don't know. It's hard to paint and I don't know how to do it.
What made you decide to do like this kind of bushes rather than a more like monochrome background like you do some of the other paintings?
Because I want to be able to do it. Because I like the colors. Like since I've started working on the pheasants, and I love the colors, I want to be able to paint that, and I would love to be able to paint like landscapes, and I need to like practice. So I was like, I'm gonna do like cute, because like the original picture of the geese. Let me load it here. That's the geese here. Like it was like it was just on the grass, and I thought about that, but then I was like, it would be more interesting if we had a little bit of sky and a little bit of like details in it because that's kind of like he's just sitting on dead grass.
Yeah.
Also made his neck a lot longer because I thought it would be more fun to have a longer neck.
Just to make sure that no one thinks he's cackling.
Yeah, exactly. Like we're not thinking it's a cackling goose. This is a Canadian goose.
Cackling goose.
Yeah, maybe I exaggerated his neck a little bit, but I don't care. I like it. It's just a little bit ridiculous with his like giraffe neck.
Well, I think in this case it's more of a swan neck.
No, giraffe.
How do you figure it's giraffe?
Because it's long. Longer than a swan. I don't know if... Maybe not longer than a swan. I think it's a cute face though.
They all have cute faces, these
I
geese.
know, but look at him. I love geese.
He looks disappointed in you.
Yeah, because I suck at drawing, at painting bushes and plants.
I didn't mean like that. I meant more just he's got judgmental eyes.
I mean it like that.
Yeah.
I'm
You've
judging
got
myself.
judgmental attitudes too. Do you feel like getting General Tao or peanut sauce?
Which place has peanut sauce?
Huh?
Where are you ordering from?
Some Chinese restaurant?
We rarely get peanut sauce, so let's get peanut sauce.
Can you speak up and clearly?
Peanut sauce, please.
Okay.
It's rare that there's like the tofu peanut sauce.
It's not that rare because it's listed under my order again.
Yeah, but we don't get it that often. Like often, like you'll get like the chicken, but it's rare. It's not rare, but like it's less often that you see it with tofu. I feel like.
Well, that may be true. Okay. We shall have some Chinese food.
I'm hungry. It's gonna be delightful. I think it's a tradition. I think last week we also had Chinese food waiting after the stream.
I think it was the week before.
Was it?
Yeah. Because last week we had pizza or something.
We eat well in this household.
Well, the problem is with these live streams, they cut into like the time where I would like
I know.
cook dinner.
I know.
So that's what you get. Each of these live streams like shortens my lifespan slightly by making me eat like highly greasy restaurant food.
don't think we can blame that on the live stream.
I think we can, and I think I have. There's not much you can do about it.
That is true. Isn't the light that's not working in the bushes in the back? It's too dark. Also, we should go back to the zoo and start getting less terribly hot outside. We haven't been in a while.
The Granby Zoo?
Yes. Or the Eco Zoo as well, when it's colder.
That's true. We got 2 different zoos we could go to.
I don't know why I was thinking about that the other day in my vacation. If we go.
Well, this summer has been brutally hot.
Yeah.
And neither of us does well in hot weather. But like in the fall, it might be nice. Maybe even on a Friday, you're off from work.
Yeah.
We can go during like school hours on in October, when it's cool enough for us, but there's not like throngs of crowds like on a Saturday.
Is it even open during in October during school hours? During school hours? It's like the 3/4 of their employees are going to be at school.
Are you talking about the Granby Zoo or the Eco Zoo?
Both.
Oh, I'm gonna check.
Like I know at La Ronde, when it's school time, they're only open during the weekend because their staff goes to school.
Yeah, but when La Ronde is closed, La Ronde is closed. When the Eco Zoo is closed, they still need to take care of the animals.
Yeah, but the people taking care of the animals are not the students. The students are the people making people pay and working in the more operations to have people in the zoo.
I believe the
keepers and the
Eco Zoo is open every day.
Huh. That's nice. Then we can go on a Friday when kids are not there.
That's what I said.
But I'm glad we can.
The Granby Zoo's website is kind of obnoxious, so it's hard to actually get any information.
Woodhouse, you're back. What's up, Woodhouse? Veux-tu venir sur mon bureau? Vas-tu changer d'idée? Viens, mon Woodhouse. He ran away.
As is tradition.
As is tradition. Maybe they need to be less saturated. Maybe they need to be lighter.
The bushes?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to add just some blue over and see if it helps.
Yeah, it's weird how blue everything shows up. It totally mangles the color of the original painting. Like the reference you have.
Good thing we have the left side.
Yeah, doesn't help with the reference though. Like, I'm assuming this is not like some sort of sci-fi painting.
No. Do I like it better? Like this? Maybe the classic split the difference?
Unfortunately, it's hard for us to see what the difference is because of the like color weirdness.
Yeah, but you see it on the left side. Like if I do like move it and then add it.
Yeah, I might be the wrong person to ask here.
Yeah.
As a layman with no artistic sense, I'm not seeing the difference really.
Yeah, I think I like it better. I think it was too contrasty. Okay, I'm baking this in. I made a decision. Merge down. Okay. It's less bad. So for those of you who are not there at the beginning of the stream, I'm painting this Canada Goose that I saw in a hospital parking lot in Markham.
Which is a suburb of Toronto
Yeah.
for those who are not Southern Ontario folks like us. Or like me, I guess. You're very much not a Southern Ontario person. As evidenced by your Quebec accent.
Yeah. I had to wait in the car for a long time, and they were just hanging out in front of the car, which is great. 'Cause they're super cute.
He wasn't too ornery either.
No. They were just chill. Like they were right in front of the car, like just fully chill.
Unlike the angry couple we saw at the parking lot of
Yeah.
the stables, where they tried to attack the car.
Yeah. There's always a ton of stories of people being attacked by Canada Geese, but it's never happened to me. Like they yelled like in the parking lot, but we've never been like chased or something.
Yeah, we haven't actually hung out with Canada Geese all that often though.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I've never been attacked by a human being either, but I know that like there's certain behaviors that would make that happen. I must say that like I understand that the vegetation is important here, but I'm anxious for you to get to painting his face because he's very cute.
He is very cute. But I want to paint his face like him at least like a little bit later because I'm working around his head. So if I like spend a ton of time doing the details and then like I paint around, then I'm gonna like I'll like fuck it up. So I need to have the background done first.
Yeah, I'm not trying to like tell you how to do your art, but as a layman, I want to see his face.
Woodhouse, you're back.
Woodhouse the cat agrees.
Hey, Woodhouse. Neta. Neta. Viens mon Woodhouse. Aha, je t'ai attrapé. Got him. Now he's on my desk. Might shut up.
Might, but won't.
Hey, maybe he will. Usually he comes down when he's on my desk. Usually. My Woodhouse?
So we're running we decided to run the stream a little later than usual today. Usually we bail out at 8. Today we'll stick around till like, I don't know, 8:39. Depends when the Chinese food comes.
Yeah.
I don't think a Chinese food chewing noises stream is really...
Who wants a ASMR?
Yeah.
I really don't like it. I don't like it. And now I've like worked on it on stream, so I can just decide to like. Oh, maybe it's the scale. Is it the scale?
You have to explain what you're talking about to those of us who have no idea what you're talking about.
Like, is the scale of the bushes wrong, and that's why I don't like it? Like, there's something off with the bushes, and I don't know what it is, and I don't like it. And I don't know, maybe it's the scale. Like, maybe they're too small. That might be it. That might be it.
So you're gonna erase the bushes and start again, or how does that work?
Possibly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate my layer and just get like keep the just the goose on top, and I'm gonna quickly sketch in the background and see if I can figure out what I don't like, or if I can find out like what is wrong with the back. Going with that very quickly. It's not important. I'm not gonna use. I'm gonna work on it after. It's just so I can like quickly sketch without having to like think about the goose in the foreground. Can I invert it? Shit.
Bye bye, Goose.
How do I do that? Okay, I guess I'm gonna do this. Let's do it again. Okay. And then this here. Okay. So now I have my goose in the foreground and I can just I'll like just sketch stuff in the back and see if I can figure out something, like is it the scale, like what can I do to make it work better. First, bring back some of the sky so I can start from scratch. And I crashed. Okay, we'll load it again.
What happened?
I crashed.
Was it to reopen Procreate?
Yeah. I'm working with like a really big files. So I have a maximum of like 5 layers, and sometimes it crashes. But it is what it is.
And the reason you're working on big files is so that if we have them as prints, they can be printed at larger sizes.
Yeah,
Without-
exactly. So we can print them in like 34 by 40, I think.
Just got a notice from our one of our printing studio partners
Mm-hmm.
that they got a bunch of new sizes available. We can do like 30 by 60 and stuff now.
Yeah, but we don't have the resolution in
No,
there.
no, we don't. I'm just saying, FYI.
Mm.
That's
on
some.
Artello?
Sorry, what?
Artello?
Yeah.
And it crashed again.
What can you do?
Not much.
Other than do it again and again and again.
Yeah. It often happens when I like draw quickly with a big brush. Like this is usually when it crashes.
We gotta send a sternly worded letter to Tim Apple that he should make his platform less crashy.
Okay, now let's see if I can do something that is better. Maybe I do need to have more grass. Maybe the perspective was off too. Maybe that was it.
Sorry, can you say that again? I'm having trouble following
Maybe
you.
it was the perspective that was off. Because like the camera is kind of like a little bit like looking down on the goose, and the bushes seem to be like very close to him. So maybe they need to be like further away.
Now it looks like he's in the southwest. He's in
Yeah.
Arizona.
Okay, let's do this.
Is it a mesa?
Yeah, so it's like mountains from the desert.
Yeah, a mesa. Like the flat top ones?
Yeah.
Now it looks like he's running away from the coyote. The Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in the southwest. Okay, it's not what I wanted to do though. So let's erase this.
We could have a series of like Canada Goose in various regions.
That'd be fun.
He's in the Southwest. He's in the tropical rainforest. He's in the Vatican for some reason. You could place the Taj Mahal behind him because he went on vacation to India.
It's true. Maybe my bushes were like doomed from the start. I wanted to have a little sky in it. I thought it was nice to see a little bit of like kind of bright sky in the back, but maybe I don't know. Let's try to put back some bushes there.
It looks like he's in not the Southwest anymore, but in the like sand trap of a golf course. And now you're like doing the green.
And there is a golf ball that landed on his head.
That doesn't make any sense because Canada Goose would be way more angry if that happened.
Well, not this guy. This guy is not angry kind.
I think our dinner is arriving in 2 minutes, and the people have dropped off the stream, so I think this might be a good time to call it a day.
I like it with a golf ball on his head.
So, well, thank you everybody for listening, or watching, I suppose is the proper verb. If you like what you see, you do the subscribe-y thingies, button pressing and whatnot. We'll be back next week at this same time. If you think that we should do it later, let us know. In the comments or on our website or on Instagram or wherever. We want to do this at a time that like people who are interested would be able to see it. So whether that be now, 7 o'clock like we have been doing, or 8 or 9. We're not going to do it in the morning because I'm not a morning person, but
and also we do work.
Yeah, we do have day jobs, but so it's in flux. So let us know. Visit theuglycat.com. Take a look at the art. Some of the places that Catherine's been drawing will be up there in the coming weeks and months, like the dog, maybe the pheasants if they ever get finished.
If I end up finishing it at some point.
So thanks a lot, everybody. This has been a Ugly Cat Studio production of an Ugly Cat Studio film, brought to you by the Ugly Cat Studio.
Okay, we're done. I will see you next week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.